guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're okay. So today I'm going to do a soup, and hubby and I had a date night a couple of weeks ago and we had the most amazing tomato soup I've ever tasted. And normally soups in restaurants I find are full of cream and like fat, and so I don't go for them. I really don't. But this was on the menu as a dairy-free option, so I thought, right, okay, I know there's no cream in there. Now there probably was olive oil in there, but the taste of this soup was just divine. And Lola has now started to eat because I've pressed record. So I thought, well, do you know, I wonder if I can recreate that soup. And I'd love to have got the recipe from the chef, but he's never going to give it away, I know. So I'm going to have a go at creating my own delicious tomato soup. And I know there's loads of recipes out there that you can choose from, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go and make my own recipe up. So I've got 2 bags of cherry tomatoes because I think they give a really nice sweet taste. And I'm going to roast those in the oven just on a baking tray with half a chopped onion, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay. Right, they are ready to go into the oven now. I've sprayed them with olive oil Frylight. And I have just literally just poked them with a knife, just stop them exploding in the oven. So I'm going to pop those in the oven for about 15 minutes on 180, and I'll keep an eye on them and see how they go, and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Right, these are done. If you can see them there, and they look lovely and smell lovely. I'm going to leave them to cool just to make them more manageable. So probably leave them for about 5 minutes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them into my food processor and give them a little bit of a blitz. So, but I'll also add a few more things into that as well, so I'll show you that when I do it as well. Right, these are cool enough to handle, so I'm just going to put them into my little pot. So this is what I used to use for smoothies. It's so much easier than getting your big food processor out. So I'm just going to pop all these in and make sure I get all the juices off the bottom of my sheet. I'm going to add to this a nice heaped teaspoon of my lazy garlic. I'm going to add just half a teaspoon of lazy chili. Just, I think sometimes, you know, tomatoes are very sweet, just gives a little bit of a kick. And then I'm going to put in a very large heaped teaspoon of mixed herbs. Perfect. And then I'm just going to pop my lid on and give that a quick blitz. Right, so I've got my slow cooker here and I've popped in a tin of chopped tomatoes, and the reason I'm using my slow cooker now is because I want this for my lunch today, and I don't want to have to stand here while I'm working to watch it simmer and sort of reduce down. So I'm going to use my slow cooker on high. I've got 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm going to add in 2 generous tablespoons of tomato puree. And then my mixture that I have just zapped in my food processor, I'm going to add to that. Just going to pop that in. Okay, now if you can see, I've got loads that are stuck to the sides. I don't want to waste that, so I'm going to pop some water, not a lot. A little bit of water, and I'm just going to coax that out just to make sure that I do not miss any of those flavours, because that is really key. perfect. Then get a wooden spoon. Give that a really good mix. And I'm going to now leave that for my lunch, so that's just going to sit for the morning. I will come down periodically while I'm making myself the odd cup of tea to just check on it, but I'm not going to put a lid on it because what I want is for that to reduce down, and having it on a hot heat for a few hours will do that. When I feel it's ready, the beauty of a slow cooker is I can just leave it to warm, and then it's perfect for my lunch for today. And then what's left I will put in the fridge and I will have it another day. So let's see what happens. Looks nice, doesn't it? Right, so this has been cooking for a few hours now on high, and it smells, oh my god, amazing. I'm going to take the dogs for a walk in my lunch break now, and when I come back in half an hour, this is going to be absolutely perfect for my lunch. And the beauty of doing it in slow cooker is I didn't have to sit and watch it on the stove. You can see where it's actually sort of reduced down from, can you see that line there? So that is lovely and thick. You could have, if you wanted to, liquidize the tin of tomatoes as well, but I sometimes think having a bit of chunkiness doesn't hurt. So yeah, let me go and take the dogs out, and that's my lunch done with some for another day. Perfect. Right, so here is my gorgeous bowl of loveliness. I should put the heart that way, shouldn't I, really? And do you know what I'm going to do to finish it off? I'm just going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar just on the top. So let me just get a little spoon, and I'm just going to sort of try and drizzle it in a really attractive way. Not. That's not very attractive, I know, but yeah. So I cannot wait to now try this. The balsamic will just cut through the sweetness of the tomato, and it tastes amazing. It really does. Well guys, that's it for today. And yes, I know some of you are going to say, well, what a simple meal, and it is. But what I hope I was able to show you today, that actually you don't need a tin of soup, you can make it yourself very quickly. So I was able to put the tomatoes into roast first thing, and then put it through my blitzer and into the slow cooker, so it could reduce down naturally without me having to stand over it and keep stirring it and make sure it doesn't burn or spill over and all that sort of stuff. So I've actually now got a beautiful lunch with so little effort, and I've got loads more which will go in the freezer for another day. And that's why I'm not eating, because I've pressed record again. So I hope you did like that, guys. I hope it inspires you to make your own soups, and no cream required. And if you did like it, guys, don't forget you to subscribe, notifications, and give me a thumbs up. My next video, I'm going to do Bangkok bake. I am. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Bye.